I'm gonna do a current energy check with you guys. I literally just got done doing a personal reading, which, by the way, I am open for personal readings, so don't forget if you're interested. Also, my cards are on sale, and I will be doing my oracle deck, I should say. I will be doing a giveaway pretty soon, so I think I'm gonna take our fellow um, subscriber Nadaria's idea for it. But yeah, so hey, Vibrant. So that's pretty much it. I know that the cards are expensive, and it's really a lot going into selling stuff. So that I had to kind of figure it out to where, of course, making a profit as well as covering shipping and all the stuff that I need for that. So shipping and taxes. So that's why my cards are so expensive. And that's why I'm not complaining, because I remember on Etsy, I used to buy Oracle decks that were like $60, $70. And I'm like, that's highway robbery. But now I completely understand that I'm selling them. So I do understand they're expensive. But that's just part of life. So I'm not forcing you if you can't afford that. But definitely, if you would like to cop your own Oracle deck, the Ghetto Messages Oracle deck, they are available. So let's go ahead and get started. It is Monday, and I know I have not been keeping up. I told you I was going to do the other zodiac signs. Y'all probably like, there she go talking. Sometimes I get tired, come home, but I'm gonna try to get caught up with it. But today we're gonna do Capricorn. So with Capricorn, the song I got was from Justine Skye. It's called Hard Work, and it's funny that this came out because the lyrics literally talk about, let's say a woman or a man, or let's just say a person, because I don't want to offend nobody. So it's talking about a person that's not interested in what a person has financially. Not saying that's not important, but they don't care about no chains or the ego. You can leave that at home, because this person is saying like, hey, if I'm not feeling it, I can walk away. So that's something that Capricorns are very good at, and a lot of people always question and wonder why, but we can walk away from a situation if we do not like where it's going. That doesn't mean that we don't have emotions about it. It's just that we're realistic. So that's pretty much what this song is about. If you guys want to listen to it or just read the lyrics, this is the song. It's called Hard Work, which of course, Capricorns, we work hard for the things that we want. So I feel like that's kind of the overall energy of this. So let's go ahead and jump into this. It does sound like it's a song about relationships, so that's pretty much what we're gonna base it off of. And by the way, I'm able to get this to work now, so it's so crazy. It started working during my personal reading I did, so I'm super excited about that. I've always wanted one of those, and I do feel like it just changes the vibrations a little bit. So what is the current energy for Capricorn? What does Capricorn need to know at this time? Okay. So we have the Sword and Rose. So I'm going to show that, because I know I'll be reading the whole thing. It's going to make my mouth dry. So we have the Sword and Rose. We have Mirror. Okay, so right off the bat with these two cards coming out, I feel like Capricorn, there's somebody that you are mirroring. You guys are doing the same thing. I feel like you guys are ignoring each other, acting like you don't want to talk to them, you don't care. And I feel like you guys don't want to be the ones to say anything. So there's definitely ego at play here. It's kind of funny thinking about it. I'm goofy today, y'all. I apologize. I just really goofy today. You're just wanting the truth about a situation is what I'm getting. You like being alone, you like your own alone time, but there's something that's nagging at you. Maybe you just want someone to come out and say it because you can feel someone's energy. And that's why you guys are mirroring. So it could be someone that is your opposite. It could be someone, of course, when we talk about twins, but I feel like you feel someone's energy and you just want to know for sure. So this could be someone's confirmation on that. That took a little longer than usual. We have the Phoenix, so new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So I get the sense that one time, if this is about love, which I kind of feel like it is, or just love life in general, I feel like you guys are going on a new path. So the old way is not going to work for you anymore. After giving too many chances, it's kind of like you got to a point where you're like, okay, I don't want to do this no more. If a person comes in broken or damaged, or I feel like I'm putting in too much work into it, then I'm gonna bounce. So I feel like that's where you guys are at right now when it comes to your love life. You're tired of going through these motions and figuring things out later on when it's kind of too late. Like, you want to make sure that you're healed first when you go into these relationships. So if you know that someone else isn't healed as well, you're not going to give them time of day because you don't feel like dealing with that. Hey, everybody. Hey, California. I'm from the 951. We have not enough. So frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So again, the ego can sometimes come from California, from Capricorn. And I think it's just because we already know that we're the best. I know I'm gonna get flack for that. But you do not want to be in any type of connections that leave you frustrated. You know, you don't want nobody telling you or making you feel like you're not enough. So if they're feeling like you're not enough or that you're an option, you are okay with walking away. I said walking away. You're okay with walking away. And again, that has never been an issue for Capricorn. I think that the problem is that when you walk away, these people come back even harder. And so you're like, let me see, maybe they've changed. So it's that benefit of the doubt that Capricorn gives to people. We do have Paradise. So you just want to be happy. Hey, Victoria. I believe you're the same Victoria that ordered the cards. I believe they should be on their way, by the way. But yeah, Paradise, you guys just want to finally have like a peaceful relationship, a connection, somebody that you don't have to struggle and work hard with. Like, you just want it to come naturally. You want it to be fun. You don't want it to be too much work. And look at that. We have dates. So you guys are probably getting back out there. Okay, thanks. You were actually my what's that called? The tester. So it actually worked pretty good. So I'm ready, you know. So if y'all see, I get the stuff sent out. It's gonna get there. Um let me know how you like them, by the way. So date. So meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. So a lot of you are deciding, okay, now's the time. So that goes along with the Phoenix. You're learning from your past and you're making yourself better. So that's the thing about Capricorns. We have no problem correcting ourselves. So you learn from the past that, okay, I can't give my all to people who are not communicative, who don't honor me, who don't protect me, and have all these issues, and it's all about them. I can't be with selfish people. You said it's lagging. Am I lagging, y'all? Hey, Marcy, I like your hair. Sorry, y'all. Pause because I see it keep going in and out. I don't know. It is auto correcting itself, so I'm not sure what that's about. It's kind of weird. Um, but yeah, so I feel like a lot of you, and when I see the dating card, I kind of feel like you're open to dating, but you don't have to. So that's kind of what I feel. And there's nothing wrong with dating, like at all. That's how you get to know people. And of course, you know, if love is your thing and that's what you're looking for, then of course you have to date to get to that point. But this is like saying, I know my worth and my value, especially with this not enough. And so I'm going to date with a purpose. And if it don't work, it's not going to work. You're not going to force it to work. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about myself. I'm just at a point right now. I don't know if it's me turning 35 or what, but I really just like shifted. And I don't really care about dating right now. I'm about making my money. If it comes, it comes, but I'm really not pressed for it. Like it's gonna be 7 years I've been single. And yeah, I've talked to a couple guys because y'all already heard my stories and stuff, but it just, I don't wanna settle. I don't want to settle. So that's pretty much where I'm at. Just had to put that out there. So for those of you who do have a person in mind, let's see what's on their mind right now. So for those Capricorns who actually have a person in mind when it comes to dating, what is it that they want to tell them? For the Capricorns watching. Engagement, marriage. So next level commitment. So for some of you, you are dating someone that is going to turn into a committed relationship. I'm not sure if it's going to turn to an engagement or marriage, but I kind of feel like if you've been dating for a while, it will. But this is more so from my perspective of what I'm getting, is that it's going to turn into an actual commitment. So somebody that you're dating right now is high on the list, and it could turn into a committed relationship. And the thing about relationships too is that they may not always work. But of course, you learn from every relationship, both personal and business. You learn from all of that and you become a better person. And I really feel like Capricorn is good at taking constructive criticism. So if it's just criticism just to be an ass, then you're going to shut down. But if it's constructive criticism, you're going to learn from that. So I feel like that's the main energy right now for Capricorns, is learning lessons from your past. Desiring a physical, intimate connection, sacred energy exchange. Capricorn. I don't know if this is you guys that are just like, look, I'm going to keep it real. I just want this. Maybe that's what you guys are on, and it could also be what other people are on, which consistently seems to be an issue. Maybe not an issue so much, but it consistently comes out for Capricorn. There's something about Capricorn energy that actually is very enticing because, of course, the Devil card is all about temptation. So it's easy for you to get this. It's easy for sex when it comes to you. The thing is being careful and mindful of who you give your body to. Because if it's a sacred energy exchange, you're giving parts of yourself to someone, and that could be to heal them, and then they get healed enough to take that energy to someone else. So we're not giving this for free. So some of you are out here like, look, I'm not doing this, haven't been touched in a long time, don't want to be touched, or if I have been touched, I'm gonna cool it a little bit. So that's kind of how I feel. Hey, Elizabeth. And for some of you, the intimacy makes people want to marry you. Like they want to be stuck to you and bound to you for life. So, and I feel like that's never been an issue for Capricorn. Like we can walk outside and get physical with anybody, really. It's just the energy that we give off. But of course, nowadays you just want to be careful. I just heard rounds and rounds. I don't know why this is a sexual reading. Y'all even know I don't really do that. That's just what the card came out, okay? So my apologies. You say you don't want it if it's that easy. We have mask off. So the true self is being projected to the outside world. So I think you guys are trying to find that balance, but I really get the sense that this is somebody else. So you are able to bring someone's defenses down, and you are able to show someone's vulnerability. So if you had relationships or situations that didn't work, and you were always wondering, like, well, how? Like, we were so connected, it felt so right. It's because this person was not ready to see their vulnerability. And that's what you do, Capricorn. You expose the vulnerability in others, because when you're vulnerable, you wear it like a badge of honor, but you work on it. You're like, oh, let me say, for example, I'm trying to think of one. I was going to say something with like an animal or whatever. But let's say that you talk too much, right? You know you talk too much. And you tell people like, yeah, I talk too much, but I'm working on it. So that's something that you're working on. You're okay with being vulnerable and showcasing that you're not perfect. And these people that you deal with, their mask comes off around you. So their vulnerabilities are exposed and they don't want that. So sometimes they'll ghost you, they'll walk away, they'll treat you poorly because of their insecurities that they don't want you to see. And 9 times out of 10, you already know. They're not ready to heal. You're extremely powerful, especially when you're intimate. So be careful who you're intimate with, because they can pick up on your energy. That's why they distance themselves. That's what I'm getting. Look at that. Lies and deception at the bottom. Beware of betrayal and manipulation. Someone is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. See, they can try, but they're not going to succeed. Like, you're looking for honesty. That don't work no more. I'm not sure why that keeps doing that, y'all. I'm so sorry. I think something's wrong with it. It keeps popping. Okay. So definitely I'm getting some type of deceptiveness. And that, of course, goes along with the mask off. So if someone's being deceptive, they're trying to keep their mask on. They don't want you to see the true self, their true self. We have intense connection. So this is a deep connection. Triggers may arise. So again, we're getting that twin flame energy. It's like a love-hate relationship that people have with Capricorn. Hey, last night. People really get scared when they feel so connected to Capricorn. It's like they get a boost of energy, and they don't understand how or why, because maybe with other people they're in control, but when they're in the presence of a Capricorn, they feel like they have to step up, they have to show you that they're good enough. And so I think that that's the vulnerability that is uncomfortable. So definitely I'm gonna leave that one out. This person feels like there's an intense connection, and this could all happen during physical intimacy, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. I just feel like this person just wants a piece of you. They just want you. I don't know why I thought of someone cutting somebody's skin, because I said they want a piece. I'm being silly, y'all. Let me see what type of question, because we're talking about current energy of Capricorn. What's on Capricorn's mind? Let's say that. What's on Capricorn's mind? So we have 8 of Swords in reverse. So what's on your mind is letting things go. I really feel like people depend on Capricorn so much to do everything. And so you're flipping the script to kind of focus on yourself and not everything else around you, because it may have been too much and overwhelming. So I feel like Capricorn right now, you're really focused on yourself. And we already talked about this last year, at the end of the last year, about Capricorn's being selfish this year. And I really see that. Like, you're putting yourself first. Like, you're going to handle what you need to, but you're definitely putting yourself first. How's Capricorn feel? Dang, I can't even pick up the... Oh, Lord. Look at that. Ace of Pentacles. You guys are really focused on your stability, and this can be mentally and monetarily. You see all this stuff happening. Like, I feel like that's what concerns Capricorn more than a relationship. Is your finances, your stability. You want to make sure you're good, that you have savings, that you're planning for certain things. Because it's going to probably get worse before it gets better. If it ever gets better, and I'm not going to be doom and gloom about it. But you guys see it. You know, everything is just increasing. And I just chuckle sometimes because it's like, what can you do? But definitely this is the center of your thoughts right now. You want to make sure that you're stable, that you have something to fall back on, something that you can do, because of course that's the arch nemesis for Capricorn, is being without and lacking, especially stability. That's like number one. So that's what you're focused on right now. Instead of having all this outside static, you're focused on your stability and growth. We have Five of Wands. For some of you, you might be fighting for a position. Not the sexual version, but like work related. There could be a lot of people that are putting in for something similar, and it's like you guys are both all trying to fight for the same thing. And this could just be in the world. Everyone's fighting to survive. That's kind of what I see here. Let me see. Why is the Five of Wands here for Capricorn? Oops. Dang, all these came out. Damn. What's on your mind, Capricorn? Four of Swords in reverse. So I think that what's happening in the world is actually making you uneasy, or there's something that's making you uneasy right now. This could also just be watching the violence and watching things happen before your eyes. Like, it's unsettling. Look at that. King of Swords in reverse. I really feel like Eight of Cups. Okay, now it went back to something related, relationship. I feel like there's somebody that's angry with you. It could be an air sign, and I feel like they could be mad because you walked away. So that's pretty much what we're talking about, especially with that song that came up for Capricorn. You're okay with walking away. So you walked away from someone, and this actually made them frustrated because they're not used to you doing that. So you flip the script because you're no longer going to be focused on other people's lives, and you're going to focus on yourself. And you may still have some emotion and feeling towards this person, but you're like, look, I'm ready for something new, and it is what it is. I tried my best, and it's time to move on. And you're not hurt behind it. You're actually looking forward to it. And you know it's going to be, I was going to say it's going to be a battle, but you know it's going to be a journey. Going through the dating life, you know, getting connected to someone else. And this is the person, this intense connection is somebody that you're connected to. So it could be an air sign. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, doesn't have to be, but that tends to come out a lot. I noticed that Leo and air, Leo specifically, but fire and air sign always comes out for Capricorn. So I don't know if those are the opposites. Y'all know I don't know too much about all the signs and everything. But that's definitely what comes out a lot in Capricorn reading. Is air and fire sign energy. We have Five of Swords. So definitely this is somebody that took advantage of you. Thinking that you would always be there. Heartbreak or not. And then we have Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like this person is actually watching you succeed. Making money or just flourishing in some aspect of your life. And so all the heartbreak and all the pain and all the using that they've done for other people has caused them like pain because they're not matching what you have. So no matter how much they do that, they're still not on your level. Like this person looks frazzled. Look at him. It's like, yeah, I got all this stuff. I got what I needed because I'm a smooth operator, but I'm not happy. This person's still not content while you're over here stacking and knowing your value and your worth. And look at the, I was about to say roaches. Look at the rats surrounding that. They're trying to get in where they fit in. So be mindful of that, of people connecting with you just because of something you have, something that they can't acquire elsewhere. What else is Capricorn need to know? Yeah, see, I just saw main male and courtship. So that's a warning for dating. I feel like you need to be mindful to know whether someone's with you for good or not. Because, you know, being used ain't the business. You say you have a twin flame? For real. I'm going to pull some cards for that one, the twin flame. What else does Capricorn need to know between now and the next reading? Look at that. Privileged lady. So y'all acting bougie. Dang. We have community. We have mature woman. Adjudication. So making a decision. I feel like a lot of you are able to be that privileged lady and a mature woman. So it's like you know what you want, you know what you deserve, but you're willing to wait for the right time. Some of you are also opening up to the idea of allowing people to help you, which is the community card. That's extremely hard for Capricorns. We're very independent. But there's a lot of decisions that you're going to be able to make. Look at that. Lovers. Gemini energy. What do I keep telling y'all? We have adjudication and lovers. So with this card I was looking at, this could also be marriage as well, like before a judge. But I'm getting the sense that someone is challenging you or wondering, is this right for you? So it's kind of like God looking down and saying, okay, are you guys right for each other? I'm getting free will with that card too. We have journey. And then we have poverty. Okay. I'm getting Queen of Wands and then also Queen of Pentacles here. So anytime I see Queen of Wands, I do think of a younger person. So it's a possibility that someone is conferring. I keep using words sometimes that I don't even know. Someone's talking to their friends, family about who to choose, which direction to go in. But I do see here that there's possibly a connection that someone you're dealing with has with someone else. They may not want them anymore, and they know that by leaving to come towards you, they're gonna have to start over. So they could be using this person for some type of monetary gain or some type of gain. Or there could be a reason, you know, child support or something that this person's holding on them. This individual wants a mature partner. They don't want a little girl. And when I say little girl, I'm not talking about like preteen, teenager. I'm talking about like mid-20s, early 20s type. They want a mature woman because they know that mature woman, the Queen of Pentacles, is going to make sure everything is good. But someone's afraid to move on. and leave because this person, the younger one, is expecting something to grow from this. So there's definitely some control here. Let me get my cards. I know, my chair. I keep telling y'all I'm gonna get another one. Oh, Lord. I feel like I'm having my own conversation. All right, let's see. For those in a twin flame situation, since that kind of came out already, what do they need to know? 6 cards from their person. And then it's time for me to get off of here. But I was going to tell y'all something in a second. It's not nothing bad. Ooh, dang, already. I'm playing both sides. So again, Gemini energy. I don't like the playing both sides. So if you're talking to someone, they do have someone else. When you play both sides, eventually you're going to have to choose the side or it's going to be chosen for you. So I don't like that. That's giving me player energy. Accept your light and dark side. So again, that duality, I don't know why that's coming out a lot. Something about duality here. Maybe this person wants you to have a darker side, but you're more in your light. Which leads me to believe they want you to show more of darkness. I don't know. Maybe that's what they get from the other side is the dark. But you see the accept your light is in bold. So definitely this person needs to accept their light. My family hates our connection. So that could be the community. Maybe the family doesn't like it because someone's older. But family only knows what you tell them. Child support is taking everything I make. So this keeps coming out for Capricorn. And the adjudication kind of expresses that. This person could be staying with this younger individual because they have a child or have a child on the way. And they know that by leaving, that person, that young woman, is going to take them for everything they got. And that's not a place to be at, especially in 2023. Staying with someone just because you're afraid that they're going to take your money. But you should have thought about that before you had a child with them. But whatever. And also the family might not like your connection because maybe you're older than this person. And so they have these like mindset that something's wrong with that. Oh my gosh, I cannot pick these up, y'all. I have a baby on the way, maybe. So again, this is somebody that has a child on the way or already has one. Or multiple. So you might have dodged a bullet. But why is this coming out? This definitely has something to do with somebody that you're connected to or that wants to be connected to you. They're not even sure if they have a child. Or maybe they're questioning whether this is their child or not. What else? You know, I'm going to fill up the thing. I have a new karmic. It's probably best that you're not with this person anyway. Because I kind of feel like they're just dropping seeds all over the place. Because if child support is already taking everything you make. And then you have a baby on the way, maybe. They already know you're not going to accept them like that. That's reckless. That's reckless behavior. I'm going to do one more row. Forgive me, I'm sorry. This person's on a downward spiral and they're frustrated with themselves because you walked away. You finally say, you know what? I've done all that I could do. This person's not wanting to be with me. So that's cool. You go do you. But I'm leaving with my dignity and I'm going to take what I have left to the next person if I find them along my path in my journey. So they're asking for forgiveness after they did all this extra. Maybe this person also didn't want to accept their light, so they stayed in the dark side. So they didn't think, you know, before all of this took place. Your karmic is stalking me online. So maybe, I don't even know. This is too many people going on in here. This is giving me a headache. Your karmic is stalking me online. So they may have their person stalking you online. Their karmic person stalking you online. Which, why would you be a threat unless this person's running their mouth and telling them about you? And some people do that as a form of manipulation, which we had that come out earlier. Like, oh, my last person did this, and now they want to know who are you and all of that. That's too much. Dang, that just came out like that. Let's get back together, please. So forgive me, I'm sorry. Your karmic is stalking me online, and let's get back together, please. So they're going to bring drama to your doorstep because they're tired of that person and know that they weren't compatible in the first place. And now they have all these obligations, you know, child obligations, possible child obligations. Now you want to come back to Capricorn? Like, that's the stuff that I'm talking about. If you're a cross watcher that just happened to stumble on this, please don't do that. Don't start wanting to be with the Capricorn after you're in all this chaotic type energy. Like, that's not cool. We have been here before, so this could be something that is a revolving door. Of course, with twin flames, that's something that could continue. Let people think what they want. So maybe this person's starting to believe, okay, well, I don't care what anybody says. This is what I want to do. But does Capricorn want it? Like, if Capricorn don't want it, then no one cares. Let me get my cards real quick. And then we'll be done. Because I need to watch my TV show. It's not really necessary, but I said that like it was like I have to do it, you know, which I really don't. But damn, where's my cards at? I really need to get I need to get something to hold these cards. Okay, these are it. Okay, y'all. Ooh. Damn, my spit went down the wrong pipe. Hey, Corianne. I'm going to try and start using less cards because I feel like I start getting too nosy and it just becomes confusing. So, yeah, I'm going to try. It's just hard because I am nosy by nature. So these are the cards on sale. You're going to get exactly this. There's 54 cards. You guys already seen them on the index cards, but you're going to get a different variety because I kind of went through. So if you're interested, you can purchase these on CaliCapEnergy88.com. If you do purchase, I will be sending them off on Friday or Saturday. So just keep that in mind. It's just easier for me, so I'm not rushing and I can just, you know, pretty much drop them all off at the same time. So I do still have some available. One has been reserved. I'm going to be doing the giveaway. More details come later. But there is one reserved specifically for that reason. So definitely cop you guys one if you're interested. I don't want to force you, but, you know, I purchased them for y'all. Gracias. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm going to get 6. I have to try to control myself. So if I start doing extra, we're going to blame that on my rising sign, which is Sagittarius, which is very impulsive. And that's the side that I have conflicts with because I might know in my head, don't do it. That's Capricorn telling me. But then the Sagittarius is like, F that, go do it anyway. So, so if you guys are wondering, like, why does she do stuff like that? That's because I literally have... My sun sign is an earth, my moon sign is water, and then my rising is fire. So, yeah, that's kind of a lot. I think I'm just missing air, but most of my chart is actually fire, which is so weird. But we'll save that for another day, I guess. So what else does Capricorn need to know about this situation or just in general? You're always there for me and I can't do the same. So this is just you in general being a good friend, a good person that is reliable. And other people aren't able to match what you give, you know, genuinely. And that's very rare. And I think that's what keeps people coming back to you. Oh, wow. Are you all over the place like me, Juice Dream? Because I really, yeah. You sound the right amount of nosy. Oh, dang, you did? Oh, I feel the love. Thanks, Callie. And I might get them out sooner. It's just that that's the day that I designated, Friday or Saturday. But anyway, sorry, I got distracted. And then I'm going to tell y'all and let y'all tell me what's going on. Because I'm going to tell y'all in a second. So stay tuned so y'all can help assist out, okay? What else does Capricorn need to know about this situation? Love is difficult. So poor home life, toxic childhood, been hurt, not healed, and won't let go of the past. So this person holds grudges. That's probably why you guys are cool, because Capricorns kind of do too. And I wouldn't say, like, as I get older, I don't really hold grudges that much anymore, but I remember everything that happened. So this person's also similar. So I don't know if you guys had situations or they're just not good at communication and they're used to hurt and pain. So that's what they seek out in relationships that are very abusive. Fake friends, so untrustworthy, jealous, and revenge. So they have somebody around them that doesn't care about them and they're faking as if they have genuine care. And that's somebody in their community. So definitely somebody that they're close to. It could be a family member, because that's like right by my family hates our connection. So there could be someone in the family that is coming in between you and this person because they're jealous and something may have happened between those two and they're just wanting revenge, seeking revenge. We have green light, yellow light, red light. So when I see this, this is definitely confusion. Someone that is not sure. Stop, go. They 1 minute feel one way, the next another. Moving too fast, going through different changes rapidly, having to be patient. So there's a lot of emotions surrounding this. I'm getting unhinged. So definitely could be some mental health problems as well. Give me two more. One more. Okay, so I'm coming back. Please wait for me. Let's get back together, right? So taking care of things, clearing bad karma, plans, time, reconciliation, don't lose faith. I always say when this card comes out, this is the feelings of the person that is on your mind right now that this resonates with. They want you to wait for them. How long do you have to wait? There's no time frame. So you could be waiting 20 plus years for this person, and all of a sudden when they're in their 60s in a wheelchair, hopefully no one's in a wheelchair at 60, but now they want to come towards you and be like, oh, please, let's just be together. I want you back. Please wait for me. So you got to wait until they're balding, you know, having erectile dysfunction and all of that before they decide they want to be with you. That's kind of what I get. And I know it could be positive too, but my thing is, it's good that they're trying to work on their stuff, but you can't work on something and still continue to get into karmic situations. And I don't really like talking about karmic stuff because in the past, when I focused too much on it, like I literally have this bad feeling and I don't want that in my space. So, you know. And then the last card that came out, you bring me joy. So 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment, happy, everything I asked for. So this is just mind-boggling. If people meet you like this and it never works, don't ever question yourself. you definitely have something that keeps people coming back, and they're coming back for a reason. So if you're bringing someone joy and that person just doesn't have joy in their heart, it's going to be draining. And that's why they always talk about twin flames. From what I've learned and what I've heard, is that they're very toxic, because it's like, why can't you guys just be together? Why does it have to be this extra? Why does there have to be a lot of pain and hurt and back and forth and revenge and I'm gonna get you or I'll show you? Like, who wants to live their life like that? That's just too much. We have devil energy at the bottom. So toxic, control, obsession, possession, indulge, wicked, and codependent. So definitely that's what this person is. I do get codependent vibes. So this person has to have somebody. Either someone to take care of them financially or physically. Like, they just have to constantly have someone around. And of course, devil energy is Capricorn. So this is what attracts people to you as well. And this can be some of the behaviors that you see from other people in your inner circle. I didn't plan to stay around long. So caught feelings, one night stand, running through an emotional distance. So this person was trying to treat you like everybody else and it just backfired. So they might have tried to treat you like a one-night stand, friends with benefits, and it backfired. So they could have even chose someone else and they still think about you. You left an impression on this person. But that's the reading. So this is what I was going to say. I have no idea. When these rappers pass away, like, let me talk about Young Dolph at first. When Young Dolph passed away, I wasn't a super fan, but I had a few songs that, you know, I liked, and I ended up listening to more and liking more songs. But I had a lot of dreams with him in it after he was deceased. Never dreamt about him at all prior to. And so in the dreams, I would know I was in a dream, and I'm like, why is this person talking to me? Like, he would try to talk, but I couldn't hear anything. And recently, I've had at least 3 dreams of Takeoff. There was Takeoff in a mall that looked like the same setting where he passed, and Quavo was there. So I'm like, you know, what's going on with that? Did he set you up or something? And then I seen Takeoff and Offset sitting down, which looked like a funeral. I don't understand what's going on. So I don't know if y'all have had that experience before where you like dream about celebrities. It's weird, and it's not all celebrities. It's just certain people. And when I say I'm not a super fan, it's not like I know every single song. Like, I know them, but I'm not connected to them like that. So it's just kind of weird. Yeah, I know. And it's not a scary dream. It's just like, why am I dreaming about that? I wake up like, why? And I don't write them down, and I should. I'm just get lazy. That's what that is. I get lazy. But do y'all ever dream about stuff that you're wondering, like, why am I dreaming about this? Because I'm stumped. And I haven't even been listening to Takeoff music either. Because at least with Dolph, like, I could understand a little bit. But because I was constantly listening to the music. But I haven't even been listening to him like that. So anyway, I guess I'll do more research because it's been bothering me a little bit. See, like, that's weird. It's so weird because I don't even know them. I'm gonna look it up. But yeah, Elon Musk, like, what? It's like, do you ever think, like, what the hell? Like, what do y'all want with regular me? I did say I want to, maybe it's because I've done readings. And he was quiet in the dream too. He didn't talk. And he had his sunglasses on, per usual. I don't know. He did point. I know when we were at the mall, he pointed to a room that looked kind of like the room where they were doing all the gambling. So, I don't know. But I just thought that was interesting. I wanted to get you guys' opinion. But be on the lookout on the the raffle. And if you guys ever have any questions, like I literally I'm OCD kind of on that stuff. I will contact you. So if you were to text me or message me at like 3 or 4 a.m., I'll probably answer it like at 6 or 7. I try to get back to you guys like quickly. So if you ever have questions about what reading you should get, definitely hit me up. But I appreciate y'all again for tuning in. I need to get caught up on these other readings. I just got so used to doing Capricorn. I don't want to do no other readings. But anyway, I'm just rambling now. So I thank you guys. Yeah, you're right. He said you don't even care. Dang, you've been dreaming about Offset. I don't know, that's weird. Well, anyway, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Almost at 10,000. I told y'all when I get to 10,000, I am going to be doing like actual giveaways. And when you get your card deck, when you order them, it's going to have a few extra stuff in there that are just like kind of, I don't know, to add to the, I don't know. I was going to say ambiance. I'm trying to think of the word. Just add to the surprise element, I guess I'll say. So that is all, y'all. Thank you so much. I will catch you later. I don't know why I'm like in a mood of being childish. Like I'm being childish right now. Okay. Y'all have a good night.